Hello, my name is Brian Lynch, and I am owner and founder of Mr. Tutor, private home tutors of Cedar Rapids and Iowa City, Des Moines, and Quad Cities. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about tutoring in Iowa City, and I want to tell you 7 big reasons why you should choose Mr. Tutor over other tutoring programs in the Iowa City area. I'm going to rank these, but I'm not going to rank these in order. I want you to think about what these are and how they can benefit you in the long run if you choose Mr. Tutor as your tutoring source. First of all, Mr. Tutor is affordable. How are we affordable? Well, we're a lot more affordable than having to sign a contract and given a long-term commitment, and you are familiar with what those kind of programs are, as you and I both know. Very, very restrictive contracts and so on. But we are affordable because we charge by the hour. Mr. Tutor is only $40 per hour when you pay by a check or money order, and $45 per hour by a credit card. We have money-saving packages as well. If you're looking for ongoing tutoring, you're looking for a 6-lesson package or a 10-lesson package, we can save you lots and lots of greenback, I'll tell you that. First of all, for a 6-lesson package, it's only $225 by a check or money order and $250 by a credit card. Now, for $375 by check or money order, you can get a 10-lesson package that equates to $37.50 per hour of tutoring. Now, you're not going to find that even through private tutors or the tutoring centers or online tutors, only $37.50 per hour. That is a heck of a deal. Or $425 when paying by a credit card. That's still a deal at $42.50 per hour. Now, Mr. Tutor also is very convenient. That's the number 2 reason, is convenience. We come to your home, okay? We're a private home tutoring service, no transportation costs, no juggling a schedule around, no dropping off and picking up. You don't have to go any farther than the living room. Now, we do ask if the child is under the age of 18 that another adult be present while the tutor is in tutoring. That helps for just peace of mind, as well as just involving the parent with the educational process as well. Also, you want to take a look at, the other thing we'd like to take a look at is the convenience of the flexible scheduling. Mr. Tutor's flexible scheduling is very nice in the sense that we'll try to work around your schedule. Now, it's not always possible, but most of the time we're able to do that, and it's a pretty simple situation, really. Now, the third area is that we are qualified. Our tutors are background check professionals who are experts in their field. We either hire certified teachers or experienced tutors. We do not put, for example, a math tutor with an English student or a secondary tutor with an elementary student. We specialize in those particular areas, and that's who we have. So we are definitely qualified, and you can also read their profiles on our website, and that's mobiletutorservice.com under staff section. Again, that's www.mobiletutorservice.com under the staff section. Now, the fourth area that we're a little bit different and why you should choose Mr. Tutor over others is we are locally owned and operated. Many of the private home services nationwide, you're going to call an 800 number. You're going to find somebody out in Washington, D.C. or Florida or even across the oceans and you're going to tell them, and you're going to think, this guy sure doesn't seem like they're from Iowa to me. And they're not. They're 3,000 miles away. So they look under a database to see who might be in your area. They might even mispronounce the name of your town because they're not familiar with it. And they load somebody up with you, and they don't know their background. All they do is pretty much look to see whether or not their background checked. They don't really know their credentials. They don't know their ratings and whether they become highly qualified, all of that. Check out our testimonials on our website, because when you check out our testimonials, you'll see that we come highly qualified. And so I think you're going to be very happy with the service that you get with Mr. Tutor. Now, the fifth area is there's no contracts. Mr. Tutor, again, the fifth reason I should say why you should choose Mr. Tutor is there are no contracts. Again, we do not require any short-term or long-term commitment from our customers. You can go hour to hour, or you can do the 6 or 10 lesson packages for a cost saving benefit. Again, the more hours you put towards a package, whether it be a 6 hour, 10 hour, or more than that, the more cost effective it becomes. The savings increases as the number of hours increase as well, the savings per hour. So that's something to think about when you're going to tutoring. You don't know how it's going to turn out. Maybe your child's going to pick it up after a couple of lessons. Maybe they're going to need more than that. There's no way that we can set a time limit and give you a diagnostic test, in which, by the way, we don't do diagnostic testing. Many tutoring centers and will say, I tell you what, we'll do this for this amount of money. I'm going to tell you right now, diagnostic testing should be free. You can get it in your local school district. A tutoring center should never charge for diagnostic testing when you can get it free at your local school. Remember that. Okay, so there are no contracts. The sixth reason why you should choose Mr. Tutor over other tutoring centers is the ease of registration. It's very simple. Just go to our website. It's www.mobiletutorservice.com. Click on the right bottom corner where it says Register Now. Click here to register. Fill out the registration form. And all you have to do is check whether you want to pay by a check or money order or by credit. If you choose to pay by a check or money order, fill out the registration form and print it off. And there's a P.O. box that's listed there. Slip a check in for the amount of tutoring that you want. And when we receive that in the mail, we will get that. We will call you and all that. Now, when you register and pay by a check or money order, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. Pretty much when you register, I'll be calling you right away as well because it's tagged into my mobile phone and I'm able to see that you've registered, which is very convenient. So just fill out the registration form once again, print it off, and send it in. You could send it into our P.O. Box, P.O. Box 2734, Cedar Rapids, Iowa 52406. Or if it comes through my email, I will also call you and we'll confirm that. Or you can pay by a credit card. And when you pay by a credit card, you fill out the registration form, click the credit little credit box there on the bottom. It'll take you to another page. You put the information down. There's also a drop-down bar to say how many hours that you would like to do, whether it be hourly, a 6-lesson package, a 10-lesson package, or what have you. And then you charge to your credit card. That payment will go directly to my mobile phone, and once we get that, we will confirm that we have received that. As soon as that is done, I will match up your child with a tutor based on locale, expertise, and subject area, also the flexibility and the time schedules that you're requesting, and sometimes gender too, because males might work better with males and females with females in certain circumstances. So, think in terms of that. And so that's very, very convenient. The ease of registration is there, and it doesn't take any more than 10 or 15 minutes to register. Finally, the last one is the variety of subject areas. Mr. Tutor, if you check out About Us page on our website at mobiletutorservice.com and check on About, you'll see everything that we can tutor in, and it's over 200 subjects available. Now, granted, we don't do that on a daily basis. Most of them are math and science. We do some elementary education, some special education, so on, and study skills. But that's what that's who we are qualified enough to do all those subjects, which is very convenient for people. There's not a whole lot more the subjects that are not listed there that we could do because I don't think they even exist. So the variety of subject matter is definitely there. We're the only tutoring service around that does a pre-driver education program. In other words, it's a driver's ed prep. As a licensed driver education instructor and coordinator, I could take your child out to do a little bit of just basics in the vehicle, as well as parallel parking in a parking lot and so on. Just enough, and to be able to get that information ready if they haven't had much experience behind the wheel before they take driver's ed. That is a welcome deal, indeed. And we'll also help study with the student for the exam that they take at the driver's license station. So 7 big reasons why you take Mr. Tutor over other tutoring services. Okay, once again, convenient, affordable, qualified, also locally owned and operated, no contracts, ease of registration, and the variety of subjects. Well, thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule today to check this out. And once again, if you say, well, you know, this might be a good idea, I kind of like this system, give us a call, please. It's very easy. Our number is area code 319-721-2225. Or once again, at our website, you can go to www.mobiletutorservice.com to register. Also, you can find us on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/Mr. Tutor Private Tutor. Okay. Also check out our other email, Brian@mobiletutorservice.com. That's BRIAN at mobiletutorservice.com. Or also Mr. Tutor Private Tutors at gmail.com. Thank you for taking your time out of your schedule once again, and consider Mr. Tutor the next time you need tutoring services. Remember, Mr. Tutor, we bring A's to your home. Thank you for joining us.